Okay. Okay, do you know much about this Miles Teller guy?
I don't, other than he's handsome.
Okay, I would agree as well.
Yes.
One of the things that have attracted me to him is he's a handsome young man.
He looks handsome.
So do you know that Tom Cruiser has a new movie with Top Gun? Where he's doing the, fly the jets around?
I actually didn't, but I did hear that might be a thing.
It's a real thing.
Goose might be back. And
no, Goose's son. Here you go. Thanks, Bing. He plays Goose's son. I don't know why it's not coming up here. Okay. Oh, Miles Teller Buff is coming up. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
He's got a cop mustache? Oh, because he was doing Goose.
He was doing the son of Goose.
Son of Goose. Son of Goose. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get that out of my head.
And throw in some buffness there as well.
That's a lot of good buffness. He probably had to work really hard for that. He feels DI versus DE. Like, doesn't have that, like, desperate look in his eye.
Right.
You can kind of see that sometimes. But I don't know anything else on him.
I was talking to our editor, and she said the same thing. She said, yeah, he just comes across very DI. I'm like,
sure.
Very good.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm seeing as well. I'm not sure how you're picking up on that, but the non-desperate.
Non-desperate. And sleepy. Looks tired.
Yeah.
Like, please leave me alone.
Yeah, of your bullshit.
He looks introverted. There we go.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm looking for.
Okay.
Introverted.
Sleep not last.
Sleep not last.
Yeah. Goose had a hard time with the fence. They jumping out of hit his head on the bonky bonk. Bang ding ow.
Anybody?
Okay, so the first clip is just going to be getting kind of a baseline with him and Jonah. So you can see.
Jonah Hill. Okay,
yeah, so see if he's super introverted, extroverted. And then the next clips after that, I don't want to get too far ahead, is with Queen Latifah, which is somebody that when I saw her.
She's such a badass.
That was another person. So I'll get into that in a minute. So let me play the first clip and shut the hell up.
Okay.
What did you think of this script when you read it?
Well, I'd read it a few times, and then I wasn't going to do it. And then Todd, was like, you have to read this last version. Just check it out, and then, give it one more chance. And I read the final version of it, and I loved it. I think he had put so much work into it and was so passionate about it that I had to be a part of it.
And for you, Miles?
Yeah, for me, I by the time I was kind of brought around to the project, Todd already had Jonah, and I've been wanting to work with Todd for like a long time, and I had just finished kind of doing a movie where it was like very, boisterous kind of, flamboyant character, and I was enjoying the opportunity to play somebody off of that. I really wanted to see like what that other side of it would be, and I just like the dynamic between the two guys. I thought it was a great relationship I hadn't seen on film.
So let's talk about these two guys then.
A mumble fest. We were doing the thing of like what coins are more common, like sleep versus play. There's more play people than there is sleep.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? I think we both had that. There's more people with sleep last, and the second was consume last. And when I was
blast
last. Yeah. When I was going through the edit, I'm like, I don't know. I think there might be. I think the most common last animal last
is probably, blast last.
Yeah. I would say the most common is blast last. Second would be sleep last.
Really?
I think so. I really think so. I think, look, when we're getting class people, it's like, I don't know what type these people are until I'm, several days into the fucking production of editing them up. And I'm like, oh shit, here's another goddamn blast laster, right?
It's funny because it's like, you're trying not, yeah, that's true. We have had so many in a row and we're legitimately trying not to.
Yeah, but it's also our bias that you and I are going to be going towards the energy dominant people.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. Sure, maybe. I will go along with that. I don't want to argue for no reason.
What's your biggest turn on, turn off? I like when the girl is not trying to be cute. And I guess that's also a turn on. I just like people that are very comfortable in their own skin. Mm-hmm. But I hate it when girls try and be cute. That's like the most annoying thing in the world. Also, if you run weird and if you have funny toes, that is a turn off.
Also.
Okay, fuck you for putting that in because I know why you put that in.
No, you don't know.
I do not have funny toes.
I wouldn't call them funny.
They're actually very cute. I have cute toes.
Yeah, they look like...
They're a little on the chubby side.
They look
I have
like
randomly chubby toes.
They look like the U.S. mailbox in front of R2-D2's house.
That's what I've always called them. I thought they looked like tiny rounded trash cans or R2-D2.
Right,
they're just little rounded and they go in a perfect order and they're just little chubby.
There you go. So it's a funny thing of like, oh, by the way, let me throw in how somebody runs and their toes. Like
you are weird about both of those things. And I did not know this until Kinesthetic Idiot pointed it out.
Yeah. Doesn't like weird toes and funny runs.
Which this has nothing to do with type because I mean that's like saying maybe he cilantro. It's like one of those things that likes cilantro. It's not like what?
It's another one of those things of like it's like you put it in your unconscious bag of when you do figure out his type by getting more provable coins. You go back and like that now I have a accurate interpretation to explain that.
So that's for you. The experience is the experience of making the movie.
That's what you sign up for.
Is not in your control. So why worry about it?
The only thing you can control is the experience of making it. Everything else is like, because they pick. It's like when people pick the weekend your movie comes out on. It's like nobody really knows, and they're like, oh, how should we market it on social media? Like nobody really knows. Everyone's trying to like understand what this is, and then one movie does it successfully. Everybody tries to imitate that, and then they fail, and then they got to go to something else, and it's all.
He's all knocking on the door now.
Yeah.
The dog's actually got the paw up, banging on the door.
Hold on, let me set you up. So he's got a dog in the other room. So we're gonna get OI versus OE here pretty good. He's got a dog in the other room that keeps coming in during the interview and interrupting more than once. This is one reason why we don't go over to most people's houses, because their dog is like in your fucking face, breathing, barking, puking, pissing, shitting, and then they just keep doing it. People are like, oh, sorry, my dog just does that. Sorry, my dog just does that. You're like,
wow.
could you, not your dog, can you handle this? Can you make this not have, never mind, I just won't be back.
Where you can just go and do it and not think about it too much?
Sorry.
It's okay.
She opened the door.
She escaped. She's a very smart dog. She can open doors.
Debatable.
What am I supposed to do?
Hey. So is going to work is easier for you because you're not as...
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Kelly!
So the dog left and came back and knocked on the door, and it was just chaos for everybody.
Okay,
and you can see he's annoyed, but it'll just happen tomorrow.
Okay,
what am I supposed to do?
The OI,
how are you supposed to know?
The OI would set up control at this point.
Yeah.
And that is what I love. I love when the OEs type themselves as OI, and you're like, but you won't then go do the control. You won't do it. Where's the actual e-brake?
Right.
Like, where is the lock? Where is the rule? Where's the leash? Where's the control? There's all this missing control. Like, I feel you, man. I'm OE. So, like, every single OE out there is like, but all this chaos keeps happening to me. I'm like, oh, weird. And then I hate the rules. I hate the law. I hate these horrible things that we all need to get around. It's like, but just so you know, when you want order in your life, you don't have it. Not because the universe isn't fair, because you just haven't made that happen